Hi students, in this video we will talk about the deductive proofs about congruent triangles and isosceles triangles. So for congruent triangles, do you remember the properties of two congruent triangles? Don't just sing the song, you need to know the properties. So we will say that at least the properties of the congruent triangles are that the corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides are also equal. That means they have the same size and same shape for these two triangles. And then, so if these two triangles are congruent, we have the corresponding angles equal. Okay, these are the corresponding angles. And also, we would use this as a result. Then we would say that corresponding angles and then congruent triangles. And we want to say that because the two triangles are congruent and their corresponding sides are equal, just like that, PC equals to QR and also CA equals to RP, then we use a reason. This reason, we call it the corresponding sides congruent triangles. And as you remember that if we want to prove the congruent triangles, we have 5 conditions. First, we have SSS, then we have the SAS, we have ASA, we have AAS, and also we have RHS. So you have something like that. And then we would like to use this to prove deductive reasoning to prove that triangles are congruent. So look at this example. So in this figure, BC equals to DC, and we know that angle ACB equals to angle ACD. So we want to prove that these two triangles are congruent. So in these two triangles, BC equals to DC, this is given. These two angles are equal, which is given. And this line AC equals to AC, it is common side. So therefore, these two triangles are congruent. The reason is SAS. How about this question? We need to prove that triangle ADE is congruent to triangle CBD. And then we look at these two triangles. First of all, we have angle ADB equals to angle CBD. Because CB is parallel to DE, so these are alternate angles. And then we look at the given angle, angle AED equals to angle CDB, which is given. And we have a side that is equal, AF equals to CD, which is given. And we say that these two triangles are congruent because AAS. And once you know that these two triangles are congruent, we will say that because they are congruent, proved in A, then their corresponding side will be the same. So BD equals to DE. And we would use the reason that corresponding sides congruent triangles. Corresponding sides congruent triangles. Look at this figure. So we try to prove that these two triangles are congruent. It's very easy. So in these two triangles, these two pair of lines are given. And one of the lines will be the common side. So these two triangles are congruent. And the reason is, yes, it is SSS. How about these two triangles? We have to prove that they are congruent. First of all, we will look at these two triangles and we look at the vertically opposite angles. Angle ACB equals to angle ECD because ACE and BCD are straight lines. And we say that these two lines are same because they are given. And these two angles are the same, which is given. And these two triangles are congruent because ASA. And for part B, because we know that these two triangles are congruent, which is proved in A, therefore the corresponding side will be the same. So AC equals to EC. The reason is corresponding sides congruent triangles. How about isosceles triangles? Do you remember the properties of the isosceles triangles? In this triangle, if AB equals to AC, if the two lines are equal, then the base angle, angle B and angle C, will be the same. And the reason for this is this base angles isosceles triangles. And on the other way around, if we know that the base angles are equal, then we can say that AB equals to AC. And this reason we call it the sides opposite equal angles. Sides opposite equal angles. So we try to apply these theorems. Look at this question. We try to prove that this triangle is an isosceles triangle. First, we want to find the angles. In this triangle ABC, angle BAC plus 30 degrees equals to 105 degrees because exterior angle of triangle. So this is 75 degrees. And we find another angle by using the adjacent angles on straight line. So this angle is also found, which is 75 degrees. And because these two angles are the same, therefore these two lines BA and BC are equal. And the reason is sides opposite equal angles. Therefore, triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. And look at this. We want to prove that triangle BCD is an isosceles triangle. First, we will say that angle BCD, this angle, equals to angle ABC, which is equals to small letter a, because alternate angles. AB parallel to CD. And we know that A equals to B, which is given. That means the base angles are equal. Therefore, BC equals to BD. And the reason is sides opposite equal angles. And therefore, triangle BCD is an isosceles triangle. And look at one more example here. We know that AC equals to BC. We want to prove that A plus B plus C equals 180 degrees. And PAR is a straight line. So, first of all, we try to find, because AC equals to BC, then the base angle, angle BAC, will equal to angle ABC, which is equal to a small letter c. And the reason is base angles isosceles triangle. So this angle is C. And then we add these three angles up. It should be equal to 180 degrees, because this is adjacent angles on straight line. So adding these three, A plus B plus C, will equal to 180 degrees. So we've done the proof.